Hello Gemini, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is a reading for you for the 14th to the 28th of February 2021, and it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Compendium of Witches Oracle, which I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Gemini for the 14th to the 28th of February 2021. What messages are here for Gemini for the second half of February 2021? What does Gemini need to know? And I'll just fan the deck out and pick a couple of cards for you. And let's see what you get. Oh, cornucopia, that's nice. That's about a reward, a harvest. So it's not simply just some gratuitous reward. It's something that you've earned, something that you've worked hard towards, and the rewards are coming through to you now. So that's nice. Bounty. And then you've got the soothsayer. This is all about speaking the truth, owning the truth, and not being afraid to stand up against what may be more powerful or authoritative figures in order to stand up for the truth. So it may involve standing up for people who you can protect, who are smaller or weaker than you. So this is about integrity and truthfulness and the importance of that. So you've got reaping the rewards of hard work and truthfulness, integrity. Let's see where the rest of the reading goes. So let's see what's on the cards for Gemini for the second half of February 2021. What messages are here for Gemini for the 14th to the 28th of February 2021? What does Gemini need to know this time? Right, so this is the Moonlight Tarot, and I'll use it to draw an 8-card spread for you, Gemini. And the first 2 cards depict you, where you are now. The second 2 cards highlight the challenges you face at this time. Oopsie. And then the next 2 cards offer some guidance from Spirit. And the last 2 cards reveal your possible outcome. So you start with the 7 of Wands, defensive position, and the 6 of Pentacles, fairness and generosity, giving out to those who need. And then your challenge is the 4 of Pentacles and strength. Your guidance from Spirit is the Devil and the 5 of Cups. And then your outcome cards are the 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. That's lovely outcome cards for you. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Queen of Swords, who's about very much like the soothsayer, honesty, integrity, and almost to the point where you may be seen as being cold or hard. But it's about being honest, being truthful, using your past experiences, which may have been painful, in order to gain wisdom and being able to use that wisdom to make careful and measured decisions. But where you begin, this is a position of, as I said, of defensiveness. You may be facing some adversities or competition, but it sort of suggests you're on higher ground. And at the same time, you're in a position where you can give out to others in order to help them. And also, you know, for some of you, it may well simply indicate that you have all the resources you need at this point in order to stand your ground. But your challenges at this time, are sort of, the Four of Pentacles is about conserving what's important, what's of value to you, but in a challenging position. It may indicate that there's too much holding on. It suggests that if you hold on too tightly to what you value or to what's important to you, you may find that you tend to stagnate. You may find that there is something that you miss out on, something that's important, and that involves connection with others. So your challenge is to be wary of what you're holding on to, how tightly you're holding on to it, whether it's worth the sacrifices you make to hold on to it. And then you've also got strength, finding that, finding that strength from within, certainly to sort of cope with adversities or competition, but it's also about overcoming the beast from within. You know, sort of perhaps this sort of the dark side of the Four of Pentacles hints towards greed, and there's your challenges to face some darker aspect of yourself, to acknowledge it and to work through it, and thereby sort of become more whole, stronger. And it's interesting that you've got the cornucopia, that sort of this sort of sense that you've got a lot, that there's an abundance coming your way, and you know your challenge is not to be mean with it, not to hold on to it, and perhaps it's to give out a little to others, to share it in a fair and unbiased way. You've got here is your guidance cards as a Devil, which in this particular deck certainly sort of taps into the temptation side of the energies of the Devil card, and sort of suggests that, you know, be wary of being tempted into something that may seem luscious and full and abundant, but may later prove to be a way of, you know, a form of entrapment, which sort of in alignment with the Four of Pentacles is about, you know, being trapped within that need to hold on to things of material value. And, you know, with the Six of Pentacles in the middle there, it sort of suggests, I'm getting a sense, really it's suggesting, you know, you need to be prepared to be generous, to give out to others, and share a sense of abundance, and, you know, share out some wealth that you may feel you've acquired or that you may have acquired. And also you've got here the Five of Cups, which is about overcoming or dealing with a sense of loss, sense of lack, and perhaps it would suggest that a fear of not having enough, a fear of disappointment and loss may be what's underpinning your need to hold on too tightly to something of value. And it's sort of in alignment with your Strength card, which, as we discussed earlier, is, maybe for many of you that beast you need to tame is something within yourself. So it certainly seems to suggest that there's a need to work through a loss, a sense of disappointment. Perhaps you need to mourn something in order to let it go, and not allow yourself not to give your power over to something or someone that may present or may seem to provide you with a sense of security and abundance that may ultimately prove to be something that traps you, that holds you down. And it leads you to, if you're able to face that other side, that challenge, and work towards being able to let go of something and being able to work through a sense of loss, it brings you to the Eight of Pentacles, which is about mastering a skill, learning a new skill. When you think of the spider in the web here, the precision and the skill that's required to create this web, which ultimately brings in a sense of reward, a sense of harvest. Sort of suggests that you'll be working, you'll be learning new things, you'll be honing your skills, perfecting something, and I get a really sense of the abundance that may bring you. And the abundance may well be simply something that's more in tune with emotional connection, that sense of comradeship, that sense of celebrating with those who love you and who you love, who you support. And that can give you that sense of security and abundance and growth, but on a more emotional level rather than on a material level. And there again is the cornucopia, but it's connected here with that sense of emotional and family sort of orientated sense of reward. It's togetherness rather than having material gain. So this soothsayer, this truth and this honesty, I suggest, is with your challenge row here. Perhaps this truth is something that you need to find within yourself. It's owning that truth you need to own is an internal thing, it does seem to be connected with some sort of loss, because the Queen of Swords, as I say, is about loss as well. This is someone who has suffered loss, who's, through her and through that suffering, she's become wiser, she's become stronger. Okay. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe button, and then have yourself a wonderful second half of February, and God bless you till we meet again.